Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just want to give a big thank you to those who were pointing out that I had a sound issue in that one video. I do kind of apologize because they asked me if I could redo the reading, and that's not really how they work. You know, I was channeling the energy for the message for that day. And though the messages are timeless, I don't remember readings. Like, even when I do festivals and I do face-to-face readings, I don't remember readings, and I have facial recognition memory issues anyway. So, like, I feel really bad, but that's just, like, the sad story of my life. It's like, I recognize people by their energies. So it's like, that's how I'll end up recognizing somebody. It doesn't necessarily, I don't recognize their face. I'll recognize the energy. Like, I'll recognize them before they, like, get out of a car somewhere. I'll be like, oh, so-and-so's here, you know. It's strange. Like, especially people that I consider that I recognize from, like, soul clusters. People you've seen before in past lives or you've known before. They'll really stand out all the time. For some reason, their energy will stand out more than everybody else's. Alright, so let's get the message for today. We're going to try to do, if we can't touch more on that timeline that's been requested. I appreciate all the new subscribers and the comments. I love y'all. Thank you so much for letting me know. I can't stand watching myself, so if you guys don't tell me, I don't know. Definitely got something going on with the North Node here. Somebody's leaning into purpose. We got Capricorn. We got 5 here, so it picked up past lives. 5, there could be a lot of conflict going on right now. A lot of conflict around addictions. That's people leaning into purpose. People are conquering over addictions. It causes conflict. Why? Because it causes conflict with those who used to share in your addictions with you, right? You gotta cut those off. Fight and movement away from them, right? There's always some, I get like paying penance for the things that you've done while you were in these toxic states, right? But it's time to make a decision. I don't know what you want to do with your life here. Excuse me. Let's get some past life energy since I mentioned that. Leaving or travel. And I got Celtic energy. If the energy is somebody you used to travel with. The shadows that someone is dealing with right now is feeling alone in the world, anger in chains. They feel kind of imprisoned by their situation. I get the sense that they're not alone in the world. That's the whole point of the Alone in the World card. It's kind of like Rose from the Titanic, right? She's already like standing in a room screaming and nobody even hears her, right? That's the kind of energy you feel. And they're kind of chained into this situation. This person doesn't like being cut off. Like, they like to travel, but they're used to traveling from past lives anyway. They're used to traveling in groups. Especially in winter time, because there was nothing to do. That's when they went traveling. So this person could have, like, itchy feet. If that makes sense. Who says that? I am like an old lady. So stupid shit. Excuse me, this is a damn snowstorm. I'm sitting in this house with this heat on. It's terrible. I hate fake heat. Alright. Get the lotus unfolding here. We got wolf instinct. Someone is following their intuition, their instinct. Learning to listen to energy, unfolding into new gifts. Okay, let's start today. Temperance there, definitely conquering over addictions here. Is a theme playing for this? Yeah, so yeah, working on that. That is the main goal. There's a lot of secrets around the situation though. Definitely get this sense there's somebody watching. It's the Joker card here. It's the skull. I'm not getting the death energy off it though. Though this person could feel like they're dead, right? There's definitely conflict around a situation. There's conflict around a situation. Somebody wants to be a Knight of Cups. They also want to be a Captain Save-A-Ho. They want to go and save this fairy. They're like, it's going to cause conflict. Why? Because it always has in the past, right? There's no way. It's too good to be true. I also get the kind of sense that this person, the conflict that it would cause is they would have to stop, I don't know, I get to understand that this would be like the final rescue. They would have to stop their player ways. That would be the conflict that it causes, right? Because they'd have to cut off other people. They'd have to cut off other people that they engage in toxic behaviors with, right? People from their past, right? People that they've had a very good time with. They definitely want a new beginning, right? And they're trying to figure it out. They feel very pulled by fate, right, in this direction, but they feel like they're kind of stuck, like the universe has them stuck. But they want to really come, right? This energy just really wanted to be Captain Save-A-Ho. It's biological for the male. Divine masculine. They cannot help it. That is hardwired energy there. We feel bad for them with that, right? Especially with the instincts and the past lives and everything else like that. The itchy feet, like that's what I was talking about before. Might be a lot of distance between you two. But there's definitely like this energy of like, yeah, how can I say it? There's any other way to say it but Captain Save-A-Ho. That's the energy I got, right? They want to rush in and just start it off, right? Just fuck it. Let's go, right? You can see how that's scary, though, and how it could cause conflict. So that's why they're trying to silence it out there. That's a lot of mental energy being put into this right now, right? 3 of Wands, all the way up to the 5D. Do I get a sense on the 5D it's the energy of... Okay, so that is the energy, excuse me. Why this person has such itchy feet, why? It's because somebody else is doing that whole preparation, intuition, and foresight thing, but how are they working the energy instead? Right? Now this is a 5D energy, so this is a positive energy, and what I'm getting off of this card is an old spell that we used to do in my coven online, and it was called Love's Guiding Light. And the objective of the spell was never to cast for a certain person, but it was to cast a beacon of light so that your soulmate would sense your light where it was and want to come to you. That's why there's wanting to be a fool's leap here. Like I said, look at the pelican. Somebody wants to take off, right? They're figuring stuff out. They're working on skills, some sort of skills. They're practicing some sort of energy. I get 2 of Pentacles, trying to find balance. I don't know why, but I picked up the Humpty Dumpty thing. Someone might have felt very broken, and they'd never thought they'd get put back together again, but now they're trying to get back up on the wall and find their balance. There's a lot of fear, a lot of devil energy there, right? Which is how the addictions get in, right? People don't engage in super toxic, addictive behaviors because they're happy. And shit, half the time they don't even do it to be happy. They just do it to numb the not happy, right? The 5D says the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn, but it's going to be a fight. There's going to be a fight, right? Someone's going to have to really defend their decision. Look at that hop, skipping, and jumping across those boards there. It's parkour. They're going to have to be... I'm so stupid. They're going to have to be strategic, right? We got the star. There's a lot of divine guidance going on here, right? And there is a victory to be had. Oh, man, yep. We got someone is in their 9 of Cups just knowing, right? There's something in knowing. Like, they know. They're like, no, it's going to cause conflict. They know all this other stuff on the 3D and on the 4D, but on the 5D, when they really think about it, it puts them in a 9 of Cups energy, right? How could I describe it? I like the 9 of Cups on this card, right? What I would like to think of is this kind of 9 of Cups energy is this person is like, I want to look back on my life, even if I'm sitting alone, when I'm an old person, and look back on my life and know from the center of my heart that I loved my life because I followed my heart. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, sorry, I didn't know there would be commercials. I put on a live frequency feed. We got a King of Swords here, getting his ducks in a row, right? And we got a Page of Chalices, preparing on sending some sort of message. Or they're casting, they don't even realize it. Right? They might not understand the levels. Like, somebody really understands the levels of working with energies, and somebody is, it's just their inner, right? Their inner child, right? Which is usually a dark shadow, but when your inner child's casting love, guess what energy you end up being in? Because it's their hope for the future that makes you look at the future a little differently. And that's what this person's coming into realization with, and that's why they're getting their ducks in a row, trying to organize their life. But there's that squawking ass bitch again. There's a lot of anxiety. They're scared that they don't like being yelled at. They've got somebody who yells at them. That's what the battle is here. Right? But you see how he's standing calm? I said that before too. It's like, when you're in a mental battle with like a narcissist or whatever, how you win is by being calm. Like, that's the whole point, but it's so hard. It is very, very hard. It's like the boss battle, right? With the Hierophant, though, this person is steadfast in what they believe and what they want. Three Swords. Oh, they are pretty beaten down, though. They're stuck in a third-party situation. Well, that's what I said in the beginning, right? On the 3D, right? That's a squawking ass bitch. Squawking ass bitch is someone they're in a third-party situation with. Oh, that's what the Hierophant's about. We'll be breaking their traditional way of doing things with these people and breaking their traditional way of thinking, which pisses other people off. Like, you would give it to somebody else, but you didn't do it for me. Type of energy is what I get. That's the big secret, right? There's definitely a very strong Two of Cups soul connection going on here. There's a lot of passionate energy towards it, right? There is a death and rebirth that has to happen, but there is the potential for a Ten of Cups. Strength to endure carrying the burdens that come with all of this. To make this change is burdensome. The conflicts are what is burdensome, but someone needs to stop dicking around and just make a solid decision. Who do you want to build a team with? Who do you want to come into union with? Who is the Queen of Wands for you? Knight of Pentacles, start manifesting yourself towards it. Six of Swords, it is a rite of passage. And that's what the King of Wands does. Oh, man. I haven't heard this song in forever. Wants to me. You might not understand. A long, long time ago, Grandma's daddy didn't like me none, but I loved your grandma so. You resonated with this reading. I want you to go and look up the song Love Me by Colin Ray. R-A-Y-E. It's a very, very sweet song, and it goes along with that reading with the sitting on the bench. Propose to me instead. I found this letter, and this is what it said. Get there before I do. Don't give up on me. Need you when the chores are through. I don't know how long I'll be. Not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, be loving you. Love me. Careful, that song's gonna make you cry, but that is towards the whole itchy feet thing. There is something going on. There's something going on. There's a birth of something new getting ready to happen. There's a lot of work going into it. There's a time of growth, getting ready to bloom, resilience, and creativity. Concentrate on your work, concentrate on your growth, concentrate on your own self-blooming. Put some resilience in it. We got that lotus flower there again, right? It's supposed to be, lotuses bloom in the mud and the muck. You can always look up Thich Nhat Hanh's reading or Thich Nhat Hanh's quotes about the lotus flower and his little meditations about it, about how it comes up out of the mud and the muck and through the waters of emotions and then it blooms. Right? There's a lot of creativity. Focus on creating things. Like actually manifesting things with your hands. Be creative. Some things are meant to be a mystery. Remember your inner child here. Stay rooted and practice ease. Lean on some of that old wisdom. Alright, blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.